Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started off with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings so you have room enough to receive. So good morning, Cousin Nikki. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning. I'm so blessed to be here this morning. I'm grateful. I got us a card from Life Loves You deck. Um it's Thursday, so we get our crazy, sexy love note, and then I'm gonna get us a card from the angels and the ancestors. So, today I'm accepting that Cabbage Patch love and hug. Today, um, I think in the little, and it's funny because it scrolled right on up, so I can't see. There you go. It says, "May you make wise decisions and allow your genius to flow freely." May you make wise decisions and allow your genius to flow freely. So it kind of go with the affirmation for today. Our affirmation says, "I now allow the genius within me to flow freely." I now allow the genius within me to flow freely because you guys are so smart. Um, we don't give ourselves enough credit. As I was writing a little thing for this morning, they said, "You a genius in your own mind. You guys are amazing." When you can think through your problems, when you can come up with solutions. And just because you don't think it's quick or you don't move as fast as other people doesn't make you not a genius. You are a genius in the expertise in which you need to be. And so I commend you guys for being geniuses because I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about something and I wouldn't have made it this far. So, yep. If I was just dumbfounded and didn't know anything, I wouldn't have made it this far. So I'm grateful for that too. And I'm a genius in my own mind. So everybody else might not think I'm super smart, but guess what? I think I'm super smart. So that's all that matters. Yeah, we are unique and we learn different and we pick up stuff different. Like the funny thing is that I learned how to work on cars. I wasn't even really interested in working on cars, but guess what? My mom, because guess what? We didn't have a whole lot of money, had to learn how to work on our cars. So I was out there helping her. But then I ended up with a husband that worked on cars. And so we don't know what we be needing those things for. But baby, it didn't save me some dollars working on cars. Because even with my children, I'm able to tell them, "Hey, this is what's wrong with your car, blah, 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 this and this." So sometimes we don't know why we pick up stuff. And I ain't um, the brightest bulb in the box, but I ain't stupid. So I picked up some knowledge about cars. So guess what? When I go take my car to the shop, they can't pull no fast one on me either. Because I'm not going for that. I know what's wrong with my car. So even in the midst of all of that, I'm still grateful for learning that particular skill. I'm grateful for knowing when my brakes going bad or hearing before they even get to that point. I'm grateful for knowing when your car needs some oil, that tick, 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 tick noise. Or, hey, when you start hearing the belt squealing, that you might want to check it because it might be getting ready to break on you or something. So, yeah, I'm grateful for those moments. I'm grateful. I ain't even tripping because it taught me to be self-sufficient and learn some stuff. Do you know how many people I know that don't even know how to change no tire on a car? They be like, girl, I'm calling AAA. Well, when you ain't got AAA money, what you gonna do? Change it. This is it says I connect with nature today. This is the life loves you car. I connect with nature today. And the funny thing is that if it doesn't rain down here, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be in the backyard connecting with nature today. It says spend time outdoors today. And I don't know what the weather is in Detroit, but it says spend some time outdoors today. Breathe in some fresh air, relax under a tree, take in the whole sky. Notice that nature isn't judging you. It don't care what you look like. It don't care what you feel like. It's like, hey, if you go out there and bask in nature, it's just welcoming. So today is a reminder, even if you got a busy day, even if you got stuff to do, take a moment. When you go outside, just breathe in the fresh air. Oh my God. And maybe in Detroit, it's kind of crisp too, because it's kind of in between, it's starting to get a little warm, but in the morning, the air is kind of crisp. I love that air. Go outside and I fill my lungs up with it and expand my brain cells. So they encourage you to get out there and do that today. Go out there and just take in some deep breaths and in the atmosphere and the nature. Go outside and ground yourself. Yeah, probably ain't done that in a long time. The part where you take your shoes off and stand in the grass and ground yourself and imagine that you are connecting with Mother Gaia, the earth. Yep. I know y'all haven't done it in a minute. I have. Any chance that I get. And so I'm encouraging you to go out and do that today. Ground yourself with earth so that, hey, listen, it's going to be okay. Everything is all right. So, good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get us what the funny thing is that Miss K and Miss Nikki, because that's who I see at the moment, is you two guys on here listening to me today. And tomorrow, the day that I be thinking that I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna then it be 7, 8. So, and I'm grateful. I'm not tripping about it, but you guys, sometimes I get the opportunity to just talk to a couple of y'all where some messages aren't meant for everybody and they come along later and they listen or whatever. But in the morning, sometimes when it's just one or two of us on here, because I've done it with Miss K as well. She has jumped on and be the only one in the morning, and I just we gonna chat it up or whatever the case may be. But sometimes they allow me to just have this special time with just a couple of folks, to let them know that, hey, I see you and I know that you're going through some particular things, but everything is okay. Miss K, I talked to you the other day, so you just happen to be here. But Cousin Nikki, again, sometimes people don't tell you how proud of you they are and how much your smile light up the room. And so I want to take the opportunity to let you know that I see and I see you trying. And I know that, hey, things get a little tough sometimes and we still try to figure it out. But you freaking rock, sweetheart. And so, like I said, sometimes I just get the opportunity to talk to a couple of you guys in the morning without um, everybody else being around. And so, with that being said, I wanted to let you know that you are great, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. So, um, sometimes we get real quiet. And guess what, cousin Nikki? I appreciate you standing in the gap for me. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I appreciate you standing in the gap for me and picking up um, a particular thing that has nothing to do with you, but you tend to stand in the gap. And so I appreciate that. She said, hey, okay, she got this little move going on, and you did, and you're doing just that. And I appreciate it, sweetheart. I just want to let you know that this morning. Like I said, sometimes I get the opportunity to talk to a couple of y'all and it'd be like, okay, it's just them on here this morning. That's cool, because guess what? It be messages just for us. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, cards. Yep, I know what time it is. They said, yep. Oh, well, look at you, ma'am. Okay, so Nikki, where are you coming to Texas? Where will you be at, sweetheart? On the last day of tax stuff. She said she wasn't playing. That's funny because she just was on here talking about she was coming to Texas. Okay, all right. Well, we gonna be right here. We ain't going nowhere. We sure like. I don't got nothing playing. I sure don't. So I'm telling her when I get off the live, we here. I got you, babe. I told you could come anytime. You know what? So this is funny because I seen this card while I was talking, and I kept shuffling the cards. I kept shuffling the cards because I just knew this card wasn't for us. And guess what? It ended up, and as I'm talking, I'm not paying attention, and I flipped the card, and here it is. It's the card again. Accept compliments. That's funny because right before I go to shuffle, I am complimenting each one of you ladies, each one of y'all, for y'all growth, for y'all understanding. And it said, accept the compliments, you guys. I know y'all seem like, oh, this is just my everyday thing. I just accept the compliment. Somebody seen you. Somebody recognized you. Somebody gave you some praise. It says the next time someone gives you a compliment, simply just say thank you. Look at there. And you did. It says, don't shrug it off. Don't play it down or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. That's so funny because I woke up this morning with gratitude in my heart, but when I looked and see that it was just you two ladies on here this morning, hey, they said, hey, this is for them compliments, because I know it gets tough sometimes. I know that everybody don't understand. I know we don't spill all our garbage right here on the line and all of that stuff, but you guys are doing amazing. Yep, I know sometimes it don't seem like it. I know sometimes you like, shit get hard, but you persevere through it and you smile and you bring other people joy even in the midst of what you got going on. And so you are worthy to be praised too. So I like to give my flowers while I'm living. I want you to see them while you living. I don't want to give you flowers or talk about how wonderful you were when you're gone, because you're wonderful right now. And so I wanted you guys to know that I really appreciate everything that you guys do, even from getting up in the morning and sharing in my antics and all of that stuff. I appreciate that. And so I'm so grateful. Accept the compliments, you guys. It says exercise your self esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence building soul vitamins. That's what it says. It says think of compliments as little confidence building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. I didn't even know it was going to say that at the end of there. You are worthy of praise. You are. Our children sometimes don't give us enough. Our parents sometimes don't give us enough praise or whatever the case. Our spouses, the people we in relationships with, our friends or whatever the case may be. And we just keep on chucking along like it don't bother us. But sometimes it do. We feel unappreciated or underappreciated. But today, accept the compliments. You are absolutely amazing. You ladies are beautiful inside and out. Accept the compliments. Ooh wee. Cousin Nikki, I can't wait to see you. She ain't gonna know how to act. She get to come down here and relax. She be like, what? Like ain't nothing going on around here. It's so quiet. My mama was talking about me playing music in the backyard yesterday. She was like, oh, she said the neighbors probably like, oh, they got some live people over there now. But I played music when I lived here before, so they like that daughter to move back in. Cause listen, it's quiet, but it's peaceful, and you get to see butterflies and, like I said, uh, and ladybugs and caterpillars and all that stuff. Just to sit and breathe. The sun come out and you just get to sit there and enjoy that. It's not so loud. You don't hear traffic all day. And like I said, I'm not talking mess about different areas. I'm just talking how my body react to certain areas. When I'm in the city, I'm tensed up because something always going on. And something always going on with my people. So, you know, you hear about accidents. I told you I done looked out the window at 7 o'clock in the morning and seen one of my kids' friends get in an accident right on the corner of my block. So, at some point you'd be like, holy crap. But here, guess what? I got limited family members here because it's me, my mom, and my daughter, and my brother. And you don't have all that. I don't hear all of the news even sound different. You have more car accidents down here than people killing one another, and they able to carry guns around here. And I'm not talking mess because it's some bad parts in Texas. Okay, it's some bad parts in Texas. I just don't live in one of them, and I am Miss K. I am going to embrace all that peacefulness. I swear. I take it in. I go outside 10 times a day. The light ain't up yet because it's still dark here. But guess what? As soon as it get a little crack of some light outside, I'm on the back porch. I'm out there, sitting out there, enjoying the weather. Sucking it up because I get to see hummingbirds. They come out really early before it gets hot. So I get to see hummingbirds. My mom got a hummingbird feeder back there. And I get to see so much beauty before the world starts to move, before people start to awaken, get going. And so I take all that in. And I enjoy all of that before my life gets chaotic. And so, yes, Miss Nikki, come on, get you some of that. I'm telling mama. Miss Nikki coming. I can't wait to see you, cousin. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait. Are you bringing your granddaughter with you? It's gonna be okay. Listen, this it's gonna be okay. Cause Nikki, we ain't never been in the same spot, and not okay. That's all. You gonna have a wonderful time, sweetheart. Getting some peace. So we get the trader card. It says exchange energy to create abundance. My cousin Nikki say she coming April 15th.
Coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It says exchange energy to create abundance. I help you, you help me. That goes right along with what the card that we was just talking about that said accept compliments. Exchange energy to create abundance. So I give you compliments and love. And guess what? That exchange of energy, because when you appreciate the compliments, guess what? You give me love back. So it creates abundance. I'm excited to see what the cards say. I'm excited about this today. It says make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. Now that's funny because even yesterday when we was on here, I was talking about Phoenix offering this thing in a sister circle group or whatever the case may be, and us talking about doing a business and kind of trying to come together and do some things. And so I was talking about that yesterday. Make connections and exchange information. And so we do just that right here. We make connections with people that we need on a particular line, and we exchange information. We exchange information right here. Because if somebody come on here and say, "Hey, this is what I need," if you know what they need, you're gonna tell them right here. You don't you usually, if it ain't personal, you don't go in their inbox. You be like, "Hey, I know what you can go get it here or do this right here." You guys are amazing, and y'all trade energy. We all trade energy. That's why sometimes you can feel when somebody needs you to call. You can feel when somebody needs your attention because you exchange energy. Because you are amazing. You guys are awesome. It says the trader brings the lesson and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever they may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe, or both. So they said, "Hey, that's funny because I talked about going outside and breathing and exchanging energy with the earth, nature, right? Talked about that first. And then we talked about exchanging energy between one another, giving compliments. So you're exchanging energy there. So that if you go outside with nature, you're going to exchange energy with nature, breathing, taking in Mother Gaia, so that, hey, I can connect. It's springtime. Things are starting to move forward. And so, hey, I'm going to breathe this in. But you also are able to accept compliments and give those compliments as well. And so that exchange of energy does your soul so much good. So you get that love that you probably ain't looking for from everybody else. But you know how I feel when you walk in the store and you ain't even thinking about nothing. And somebody say, "Hey girl, what's that you got on? You smell absolutely amazing." Your heart smile? Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. And then guess what? When it ain't nothing but some ivory soap, you really be tripping. You be like, I don't what they smelling off me because I just washed up this morning. But it's something about you. It's something about that energy that you bring that allows people to gravitate to you. And so I encourage you to keep doing that. Keep bringing that energy. It says, for example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself creative, when you share your talents, you are giving them. And when you do so, the universe will give you more in order to share more. Did you hear that? The universe will give you more in order to share more. So if you think that you're creative and you think that, so when you use your talents to help somebody else, this is what they're saying. When you use your talents to help somebody else, the universe will fill you up. It's going, you're pouring out. They say, hey, so we're going to give back. Because we know that if you're pouring out, we got to give you back because we got to fill you up. So they want you to recognize this. You pour out, but you got to have a source of filling you back up. And so you give compliments. And guess what? People give compliments back to you, which do what? That's a feeling. Start to fill you up. Not gas you up, but fill you up. When you know somebody genuinely appreciates anything that you do for them, like you guys do, that fills me up. You don't always need monetary stuff to be abundant. I'm abundant even when I'm broke. I'm abundant even when I'm broke. It says the trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges. Because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. So they said, hey, listen, if you're going to do it with your heart. And here we go with them granny quotes again. If I got to hear about it later, don't do it for me.
Say it again.
If you got to talk about it later, don't do it for me. Because if you're not going to do it from a space of love, don't do it for me. Anything that I do for anybody, I do it out of a space of love. I ain't talking about it later. I don't expect nothing unless it's an exchange of you saying, hey, I need this from you and you're going to give it back to me. But other than that, if you're going to talk about it, don't do it for me. And that's, here we go. I told you, I got granny quotes for you all day long. I said, shit, I ain't do half the shit she told me to do. But guess what? I listened to some of them quotes for some reason. They stuck in my damn head. And here I am, somebody's damn granny. Nobody wants something held over their head because, oh, girl, you remember when I took you to do X, Y, and Z last year? So you can't come and do this for me today? Well, no, I can't. Did you do it as a favor that you tallying up so that when you need a favor, I'm going to do it for you? Because if that's what you did it for, I'm going to mess your world up. Because I don't keep track like that. If I'm going to help you, I'm just going to help you. And I'm going to move around. I'm not going to sit there like, oh, yeah, I did that for her. I helped her pay that damn phone bill. I'm expecting when I need some help, I should be able to call her. Guess what? When I need some help, she might not have it. So what the fuck I'm going to do then? I'm going to be mad at her? No, I'm not. Because I don't keep score like that. Because guess what? If God kept score with us like that, we owe his ass all the time. We don't want people to do us like that. So either you do it out of a spot of love or don't do it at all. Just like Miss K. I'm riding down the road, not paying no attention. And she said, hey, I gift you. She didn't say anything. I finally seen it. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. She didn't do that for credit. She did that, hey, I just want to help out a little bit. She didn't do that for y'all to know about it. I got on here and told y'all because I'm grateful. She gave in the midst of her not even having to give. Or and me nothing. Doesn't owe me anything, and we don't keep tabs like. And when I send extra stuff or whatever, they gonna keep on. They gonna keep buying stuff from me because I send them extra stuff. No, I'm just doing this because I absolutely love doing what I'm doing. And so, with that being said, I want you guys to allow your genius to fly. I want you to go out here and be the best version of yourself. Accept those fucking compliments because you guys are great. I'm getting irritated. I don't know why I keep blinking out. Guys. Yeah. Because my mom said this is blinking. Oh. And what is this? A child been abducted. Yeah, everything is messing up, Kay. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. So they didn't have child abduction, and my mom says the Wi-Fi is or the lights and stuff is flickering. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So with that being said, tomorrow is Friday, you guys. If you still here, tomorrow is numbers. Come on with your numbers. I'm gonna be ready. Hope you guys are ready. Get out here and do your absolute best because you are the best version of yourself today. I love you guys so very much, and I will definitely see you right here tomorrow for the card of the day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, storm warning.
No, that's a